Hi, this is Amir and Zur from Webpreneur University. We're at the social media conference day in Dubai, and I'm speaking with a really interesting entrepreneur, Areeba Hanif, who runs mybigdayfilms.com. And essentially I wanted to understand from her how she runs the movie business, the film business, how she's getting customers, what kind of stuff she does. And so, Areeba, thanks for being on.
You're welcome.
So give us a little introduction. How did you get into film making?
Oh, I've been a filmmaker for about 5 years now, so that's always been a career choice for me. More recently, I started My Big Day Films. My Big Day Films actually has two branches. My Big Day Films for wedding videos and Big Day Films for corporate webmercials. So it's two very different routes that the company has taken. For wedding videos, I create documentary-style cinematic films, the sort of wedding films you want to be able to watch 10 years from now. I take the bride and groom aside to their favorite dating spot and get their story. He was so
uncertain if he wanted to go ahead. And
exactly. Those are the ones. The dramatic material is what makes them amazing. Yeah. I mean, I've had instances where the groom, confesses to. I found out at this stage that you were the one, and the bride goes, "What? Really?" And it's just incredible because they learn so many new things about each other, and I think that's where the magic in the film comes from. Also, I play around with lenses and a new sort of photography with weddings, so it's a new style. It's something that has not been utilized in the Middle East at all, and it's fairly new even to the rest of the world. It's taking off in some places in Europe. I have clients in Europe who hold their weddings in the Middle East, and then I do the wedding videos for them. So that's how it's kind of spreading around. On the other side, I'm a firm believer of webmercials. I don't think TV commercials work the way they do, and they're likely not to work ever again in the same way unless, I don't know, the internet explodes or something. But for that purposes, I'm very much into company profile videos, corporate videos, fun stuff, anything from a induction video for your employees to introducing your clients to your products, to a great picnic day or anything, absolutely anything corporate related that you want to make it look exciting and fun and viral, that's what you do. For instance, with GeekFest, I do the videos for them. More recently, we had a digital media conference entitled digimedia.me, and I did some coverage for them of the event, of the people that were there. And I guess it's just, you already know this, the web is the best platform for exposure for anyone, for any business. And that's what I want to do.
So how, when you're approaching corporate clients, are you finding they're receptive to
Yes, they are. They are quite receptive, because the first question I have to ask them is, what's the first thing people see when they go to your website? And if they say, the news page and the About Us page, and I said, do your visitors have to read anything? And they say, yes. They don't get to watch anything? No. Well, you need a video, because they're not going to stick around for longer than 30 seconds, so you might as well have a video that's 15 seconds long, explains everything they need to know, and fast, and that's the way.
Awesome. So, and how do you come up with a concept? I mean, it's so hard to put things in 15 seconds or 30 seconds.
How do you... It depends on the company to company and the product to product. For example, I did one for Oki Printers on behalf of Spot on PR. And it's about how valuable that ink is that that is supplied with Oki Printers and another printer company that I don't want to mention because we were sort of making fun of them. And basically the concept was really simple. We drilled a hole through the ink cartridge from that company, and we measured it against Chanel, Chanel number 5. And we discovered that you pay less for Chanel number 5, that the amount that you pay is less for how much you pay for that ink. And it's a 20-30 second showing of drilling, putting it into test tubes, here's your evidence. And that's all it is. It's fun, exciting. People want to see what happens when you drill an ink cartridge. Does it blow over or something? And at the same time, you're educating people that, Oki printers are probably cheaper for you to use. Just as an example, so.
Oh, that's super powerful. One of the ones that, seen a while ago was a Blend Tech.
Yeah.
When they did the golf, it's a blender, they did golf balls and all this sort of stuff. And it just exploded their business. And then this is the stuff that you're doing. Absolutely. So visual.
As far as coming up with the concept, what I'm doing is I'm targeting PR companies.
Yeah.
So, because you're not just going to have a concept for a video, you're going to have a larger campaign. And obviously your company will hire a PR company to look after that. So that's where I come in. The PR company outsources me because as far as cost is concerned in this climate, I'm obviously the best option compared to a production company, which would cost so much more.
Is it you and your camera, or is it you and a crew?
It's me and my camera, and when required, there's a crew as well. But I think part of the reason that I work out effective in terms of cost for many companies is because I do everything on my own. Since it's just a startup, who knows? I'll of course need more people in the long run, but for now I'm keeping costs low, and that's the way I'm going to do it.
Okay. And how are you spreading the word about you and your business?
It's largely been on Twitter so far. It's been through PR companies, you know, a couple of companies that are loyal, and I've worked with them on a couple of projects. It's just always going back to the same person. Really, you know, spreading news about yourself has not changed since the days of Marketing 101. It's the same. It's about building human relationships, and it's about loyalty with your customers, and that's just how it goes.
Wow, and any sort of tips for people looking to start up as freelance independent people and the struggles you've had, and you thought,
okay. Tip number one is don't think I will do it when I can afford it. Just go ahead and do it. Just do it.
Awesome. I think she got that from Nike. Right, this has been Areeba Hanif, My Big Day Films. Check it out. You know you want to be starting using video for your advertising and what do you call them?
Webmercials.
Webmercials. See, she copied me with Webpreneur, but anyway, webmercials are in. Everyone wants it, including your video, including your audience. So check Areeba out. Cheers.